Hey guys, welcome back to a tutorial again. I missed teaching, we're gonna start this again. Now, one thing I'm gonna teach you guys is how to make Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, videos that you've seen on there, the way they are specifically made for that site. There's usually like an aspect ratio people use, a way they title it, the fonts, and one example would be exactly what I have right here already on my screen. So as you see, I have this little clip here for Planet Dolan. Now, I made this specifically for my Twitter, because that's usually how I promote stuff, especially for Planet Dolan. But this can apply also to Instagram and Facebook and video sharing sites. It's more of like if you have something else you want to write on top. So like over here you see dumbest things we've done, comment below, blah blah blah. But anyway, this is what we're doing. Let's get right to it. Now here's the thing, this is gonna be one of two videos that I want to make. First video is gonna be when you already have your footage. So like this is already something that's in my computer ready to go. So I'm actually gonna open a video. So give me a second. Okay, so you have your clip ingested. I already layered it up. I have the specific section I want. Now what I mean by specific section is this is what I want to make my quick little Twitter, Instagram video on, right? This little section here. So first thing you gotta do is one thing you gotta keep in mind, okay? When you're uploading to Twitter, Instagram, anything like that, the aspect ratio in which that, which means like the way they're being shown the clips, the best one would be 640 by 640. 640 height, 640 width makes a complete square, right? So what you're gonna do is for whatever editing software you're on, you're gonna go to the property settings for that video. So mine would be this little cog right here, project video properties, okay? I click it. It's gonna load up. Now this is showing you already the properties of that video you're using right now, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go right here, or you're gonna go anywhere on yours where it says width and height, so you can customize it. You're gonna switch it now to 640 by 640. You click enter or whatever you have to click, and now as you can see, my preview is a square. I have a black bar on top, black bar on bottom, and I have the video right in the center, right? Now, the reason for that is because you changed the aspect of it from being a 1080p video or a 720p, which is just regular HD. You changed it to not being a square. So the video itself, its zone, like its range that it's going to show would be right dead smack in the middle, okay? Now, the thing is, you have to get rid of those black bars, or you want to get rid of those so you can add your own background or whatever else you would want, right? So as you can see here how I layered it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a couple more. Okay, what you're gonna do then is you're gonna make a layer on top. So you're gonna have the regular video here. You're gonna copy it. So I right click copy, and then I would paste it, and then now I have that video section again right above it. You're gonna go to the properties for whatever software you use where you can mask. Okay, so mine would be right in the bottom here. Actually, let me shrink myself so you can see that. Oh, it went red. It's okay. As you can see right over here, I have a mask property, right? Don't worry about the red. I'll get rid of that. But you have a mask. Okay? Put myself back up. Okay, so then now, what you're going to do is you're going to want to mask the video itself, right? So I can make a square. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do the entire frame. Bam. Okay, now what a mask does is it's literally saying only in the square I want to show. Anything behind or anything else, I don't want it to show. The reason I did that is because now because this is on top, we technically got rid of those black bars now. The black bars aren't there. So to show you that is I'm gonna insert a solid color really quick. And boom. You notice how right away, now I have white. And you can change the color of whatever you want, right? Anything you want, it'll now be the background color. But let's say, instead of a solid color, you don't want that. What you want is the video again, kind of dimmed down, the way people would do it the way I do it. So that, what you have to do is go right here to the original file, or the original video section. You're gonna go to it. Now you're not gonna get rid of it at all. You're not gonna like mask it away. Let me make this smaller so you can see the difference right now. Okay, so what you're actually gonna do is, right now it's maintaining its aspect ratio, so instead of doing that, and maintaining aspect ratio, by the way, just means that it's sticking to the size it originally was put in, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click, or wherever in your video editing software you are allowed to click no to maintain its aspect ratio, you're gonna go ahead and click no. And as you can see here, now the video got stretched out. Now it's conforming to the 640 by 640, right? Okay, so one thing that I have to do is I have to get rid of locking the aspect ratio, and size about center means like you can reform the camera in any way you want. So that now what I do to kind of make it look a little clearer than the way it is right now is I get to move this square. Now this square in my program, think of it as that's the camera, right? Like that is how the camera is capturing that part of the video. So I'm gonna move it so it is more of a square. Now if you look at my original video, you can kind of see that Ladybot right over here is looking a little more normal, right? So you just want to get it to where you feel comfortable. I feel comfortable. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me, right? So again, now I just line this up however I want the background to show. To me, I kind of like having it as if it was in the center, so kind of like that looks good to me. Okay, so you resized it, you made the camera a square, it fits the back now. So now what you have to do is you want to dim that video so it's not being shown, because right now it's kind of weird seeing this, right? Like that little cut section, it's weird. So go to the original clip, and again, however you can change the opacity in your program, you're going to bring the opacity from 100 to just lower, wherever you feel comfortable. For me, I can easily just click right here and drag it down. And for me, I like it. I actually like it right there. That for me is 31%. So go ahead and try 31%, see if you like it. So now what we have done is we have the main video in the center. You have a background, a video background. So now when I click play,
They decided to call it a night. When they got into bed, her boyfriend passed out, but Ladybug.
it's now a video, right? So then now what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to kind of border, right? You want to border the video itself because you kind of want it to stand out from the background. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna create now. You can create it. You can do this in many different ways. The way I do it is now from the top and the bottom, from the top layer from the original. You see how I have a blank here, right? Right there is where you're gonna add a solid color again, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and however you can do it, add your solid color. And as you can see how it covers the entire part, the entire background video that we had, because again, that is on top of it. It's a layer on top. So what we have to do now is just resize it that it's only bordering now the video. An easy way to do that is, again, when you go to the solid colors property sections, you're gonna go ahead and not let it maintain its aspect ratio. Make sure that locking the aspect ratio is off, and make sure that I don't know if size about center is another thing in other programs. I haven't really dipped into too many of them, but if there's something like that, go ahead and give that a shot. But ultimately now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna literally resize this square. Now here's the thing, this square, when I move it down, it's kind of like telling the camera you're just smushing the camera. You're kind of like making it just keep looking in the white. We don't want that. We want it to go up. The reason we want it to go up is so it's capturing, right here it's capturing the white, there's that line there, and then now it's capturing whatever the background of it actually is, which is the video. So you're gonna resize this. So that looks pretty good right there. Now I'm gonna do that same thing for the bottom. And same thing. Now, if you notice that when I moved this, it kind of like changed everything, right? Like it's kind of moving the thing itself. So just kind of tinker with it. Find what's good for you. You know, this might seem tedious or it might be a little confusing, but just as you can see, I'm just messing with it little by little, bringing it up more and more until bam. Right there is a good height for what I'm doing. Funny enough, the width is still gonna be the exact same, 640, just the height you're changing. So, and now look at that. Now you have a border, you have your main video in the center, you have the video in the background as a background, and then lastly guys, just on top of the video itself, go ahead and add text, whatever text you want to put on this top bar and bottom bar. So for me, I would just say to like my regular viewers on Instagram or Twitter or anything, I can just say thanks for watching. I resize it, let it fit right there, and then put one more and just say subscribe. Bam. Make it the link. Alright, and there you go. You now have a video that is the right aspect ratio. You customize it however you want, and it is ready to go for your Twitter, Instagram, whatever social media you'd want. Once you start doing this often, it's gonna be like the back of your hand. Like if someone's like, hey, I need a video made for Twitter, but I want it to be that small little boxing, like I get it, I know what you want, just tell me what videos, and it comes second nature. So I want you guys to get good at this, practice it. Let me know down in the comment section if you have any questions, maybe I missed something. But other than that, your video is good to go. Just export it, and actually, that'll be the second video, how to properly export and everything, because you guys gotta make sure that when you render this, it renders exactly the way you made it. So, alright, but thank you guys for watching this. Hopefully you guys learned, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I really hope you guys did. And if you got anything to say, please leave it in the comment section. I'll definitely answer any comments, any questions you guys have, and we'll go from there. So, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.